To sign in to BIM 360 Team, go to team.bim360.com. Click on the Sign In button in the upper right-hand corner. You can sign in using your Autodesk ID or your email address. Click Proceed to sign up. After the hub is set up, you're now ready to create your project. Once you've logged in, select Create Project. Next, add the project name and the description of the project. You can then add your own picture or use a sample project avatar. And finally, select Create Project. Let's look at the project settings. Select the Project Settings button to the right of the project name on the Details tab. Your options are Open, Closed, or Secret, as well as whether you want to allow project contributors. Choose Closed and Allow Project Contributors. Finally, click Save. Anyone who is part of a project can invite other users to a project. On BIM 360 Team, membership in projects may be subject to project administrator or hub administrator approvals. The procedure to invite people is standard in BIM 360 Team. However, as project administrator, you have more project level controls. Click Invite on the Details tab on the project landing page. Type in the address of the project member and assign Viewer as the access level. Now, to invite more than one person at a time, you can press Enter after entering each email ID or separate email IDs using a comma. Then hit Send Invitations. Alerts include items that require your attention or action. You'll see alerts if you need to approve a membership request or when you're added or invited to a new project. Click the Alerts icon to open the Alerts pane and view and manage your alerts. Now let's add a new project member, but this time as an editor. This will be important later when we demonstrate the project administrator's access controls. The project members will be listed with their access level on the Details tab. To view the project access levels, hover over a member's access level and click More Info on the tooltip. Review the levels of access granted to each type of project member. Once you're finished reviewing the access levels, click Done. Notice that a new alert is now showing, informing you that new members have been added to the project. On BIM 360 Team, as a project administrator, you can view and manage project members and their access to the project. Click on View and Manage Members in the Project Members area. To change the role of a project member, click the drop-down button next to the role and change the viewer to an editor. To remove a project member, simply click Delete. Now let's look at what happens when one project member invites another project member. The invite to the other project member will not go out until the project administrator approves the request. As a non-administrative project member, invite another project member and set the access to Editor. You'll receive a notification that the invite will be sent once the project administrator has approved the request. The project administrator will receive an email that as a moderator of the project, they can approve or reject the request. If they're already in BIM 360 Team, then you'll also receive an alert and can approve or reject the request. So let's go ahead and approve this one. Now, once approved, all involved parties will receive an alert. And you can also see here that the new members will then show up in the project member pane. If you administer your company's subscription entitlements, then you can view and manage those contracts and entitlements. Click the Profile button on the menu bar at the top of the page. Now click the Subscriptions Details link. Here you can see your total number of entitlements from all contracts you manage. Next, click on the Settings link. And here you can view the hubs that you're administrator of, as well as how you want to manage your notifications. Click on the Profile button on the menu bar. Next, click the Admin link. From the Team Hub settings, you can edit the Team Hub name, determine whether you want to allow project contributors or not, and how you want new members to be invited. Press Cancel. Next, click on Members and Roles. Here you can deactivate members as well as manage their roles. Click on Projects next. Here you can archive projects from this page, as well as see the project types and how they are created, as well as their status. Next, click on the active project. Then click on the Manage Roles button. Here you can manage member roles at the project level. Click on Subscriptions. There are 2 contracts showing with a total of 3 seats. Notice that currently only one of the seats are being used. Next, I'll show you how to assign seats to team members. Seats of your subscription license are used by team members. Project contributors do not use a seat of your entitlements. Let's look at how this is applicable. Click on the Members and Roles again. Now change 2 project contributors to team members. Now go back to Subscriptions again and notice that all 3 seats have been used. Go back to Members and Roles and change another project contributor to a team member. When you go to Subscriptions, you'll see that it tells you that you've exceeded your entitlements by 1. Go back to Members and Roles and change another team member back to project contributor. Also, change a team member to team administrator. When you go back to Subscriptions again, all 3 seats are still being used, and that's because a team administrator has the same entitlements as a team member. On the menu bar, click on the drop-down arrow next to the hub name. Then click on BIM 360 Team. Next, click on Owned by Me to view the projects that you've created. Click on the Small Medical Center project, where you can now upload project data.